Okay, so I'm going to do a training video that kind of brings everything together. The section or the training sessions 1.1 through 1.3. I know it seems like a lot of information, but really when you kind of see this video, it kind of brings it all together. Shows you the speed and the tempo of which we put together these offers. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into a couple different neighborhoods here, and I've already kind of got an idea of what I'm going to try to show you several different ones to give you a different look. Actually, I'm going to try to get all this. So let's take a look at this neighborhood and see what's going on. Active under contract and sold, 4 months. And let's see what we have for actives. We've got 3 actives. We've got a 144, 199. Our highs sold throughout that 200. We just automatically get rid of the highest sold. 150s to 140s. Nothing there. So moving on to the next neighborhood. I'm going to skip this neighborhood. I just know there's a lot of townhouses and stuff in there I don't want. So let's see what's in this neighborhood. So we got a couple 75s. Our high solds at 150, 140. Great. Let's take a look at these. Actives. See if they're next to any commercial, any busy streets. Nope, next to a park. That's great. It is facing out Colfax. That's okay. We got this big park in between there, and this is in a neighborhood. Looks good. Nice uniform lots around it. If it was sitting right here, I'd probably check to see what was going on out here. So I'd Google Earth that and see what's going on. But overall, it looks good. And we'll go ahead and pull up the solds, the high solds on this, figure out what's going on there, compare the total square footage. And while we're at it, while that's pulling up, I'm going to go ahead and export this data. Actually, I'm going to go to results. And I'm going to export these two. So that's emailing me over while I'm looking at these. So I went ahead and exported that data. It should be emailing me here in just a second. So this one is 800 square foot. I'd probably just go ahead and throw this one out. It's a little too low for square footage. 1100 square foot looks good. It's a detached single family, not attached, not a condo, not a townhouse. So let's go ahead and scroll down to these actives, or these solds I mean. Looking at total square footage, 1600. 1600, still too big. 1900, too big. 1600, 1200. This one will work. 125. That's a very comparable comp. This one is 1172. That one's probably the exact same build. 118. So let's go ahead and plug in those values. So we came up with 125, 120. I'd probably go 118 because we found that one. 125 and 130 for a high. That gives us a low to high. I'd probably go mid on this one to high. There's not a whole lot of activity in there, so I would say let's go with 57, 58,000. So going into let's go ahead and get our export. Delete top row. Delete that. We want to get rid of that 800 square foot house. We don't want that one. Okay, so we're gonna go. Control Shift Home. Copy. Offer database. Put it in the very first cell. Paste. Scroll over to the price. for price. We'll just say we're going to do 58,000 and save and move on to the next one.